Welcome to IDX TV. I'm your host, Avisha Scarborough. We're at the WMX Americas event in Miami, and I'm joined by Alex Alexander from Auctane. Tell me a little bit about your role there and about the company.
Oh, well, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me. Yeah, actually, my journey at Auctane started about 12 years ago. I actually started with Indicia. I was their first person that they hired to focus on the international strategy and what we were doing internationally. Fast forward a few years later, we were acquired by Stamps. And then we were acquired 5 years later by Thoma Bravo. And Thoma Bravo rebranded the company as Auctane, which is what we are now. And I helped develop our business opportunities that are not based in the US. So I focus on both carriers and partners that sit outside the US market.
Great. So what are your big focuses coming up this year and next year?
Yeah, so, when we look at obviously our core business is based in the US. So a lot of we have almost 1 million merchants in the US. So we're always focusing on providing better solutions for them. And what sits in my bucket is their international solutions, sending outside the US. So we have a number of partners that we work with to offer better solutions to our merchants, making their life easier as they sell around the world. And obviously growth. Where are opportunities of growth? What are the new markets coming up? And we're always exploring new partnerships.
Any plans to expand into new markets?
Yeah, actually, we're always looking at new markets, both in Europe and for me in APAC. So we look at where the opportunities lie, whether we will expand directly or through a partnership, or even possibly through an acquisition.
What are your predictions coming up for the future, and what are you doing to stay ahead of the trends?
Yeah, that's a very good question. So we're very customer focused as a company. And we're blessed to have so many merchants on our platform. So we're always hearing from our merchants. They're always telling us what they're looking for, what their needs are. And really our goal is to address the needs of our merchants and giving them solutions that help them to be more efficient, how they manage their orders, and to help them focus on growth.
What is the customer experience like? What do you hear most from your customers?
One of my initial bosses in the company said, we want our merchants to not worry about how to ship something and focus more on selling more of it. So really what our goal is to demystify shipping, to make running their business as smooth as possible. Our platform integrates all the e-commerce activities of a merchant in one place. So what we want to do is make sure that one place they go to, which is our Auctane platform, they could see everything that's happening, the orders that are coming in, the shipments they're sending out, the deliveries that are being made, they're communicating with their customers, so that the merchant, who's our customer, knows everything is happening in real time, so that they can focus on other things besides, making the shipments happen.
Can you talk to us a little bit about the technology behind the Auctane platform and what are you doing to future-proof it?
Yeah, so one of the key benefits to our platform is scalability. When COVID happened 2 years ago, one of the things that almost everyone in e-commerce experienced is this overnight explosion. They were getting orders they never expected to get. And what the uniqueness of our platform is that it's really easy to go from being a small, merchant who's sending 5, 10 shipments a day to all of a sudden you're sending 50. And a lot of these merchants had not experienced that. Or the guy that was sending out 200 to 300 orders, now they're sending out 1,000. The way our platform works is that we have enough automated tools in there that allow the customer to manage orders of any size. And of course, we're also doing things like adding new carriers, new solutions. Most merchants don't have time to go out there and explore what's happening, what's new in the market, what's available to them. We are their research department. You could say we go out there, we find the solutions, and we present them to, those solutions are the easiest to use way for them to consume.
I want to ask you about APG. What do you expect from a provider like them in 2023?
Fantastic. APG, actually, I met them at this event about 3-4 years ago. For us, a player like APG is really a partner that gives us expertise in a particular market. Obviously, the Australia lane is a key lane for us, and it's an area they provide expertise which we don't have. So for us to be able to partner with someone who could give us creative solutions for our merchants, as you could imagine, Australia during COVID peak time was really a challenging market to serve because lack of flights and lack of cargo space. And that partnership, they are local, they're on the ground, so they're able to come up with solutions for us, which in turn we could provide to our merchants, because otherwise our merchants wouldn't have access to them. They just don't have the time or the ability to figure out what's on the ground, 7, 8, 10,000 miles away from them. It's been a partnership that we've enjoyed. We're looking to expand beyond the U.S. and into Europe, and as we expand into other regions, we want to continue to expand that partnership and that relationship.
So what is your goal when attending an event like this? What are you hoping to achieve?
We've probably attended this event every year that I've been with the company. I think this is year 10 or 11. One thing this conference allows us to do is meet a number of our partners in one place. The great thing is here we have, I don't know how many people are here, I'm going to say it's about 300. It gives us opportunity to meet with 10, 20 partners in one location as opposed to flying all around the world. It also allows us to see the newcomers. There's a lot of new entrants that weren't here last year, and you get to meet them and begin to develop opportunities for partnerships. So it's this show is almost, in some ways, it's a new event every year because there's always new people doing exciting things. A few years ago we had all these new players doing returns, and it's always something new. So it's almost like you don't want to miss the event to just see what's happening in the industry.
Yeah, and a platform like ours is fairly new. What are your thoughts on IDX being here?
I think this is an opportunity. You come to an event like this and you think, well, I'll get to meet everybody.
Yeah.
And more likely than not, you're going to miss a few people. And in fact, people might have missed Auctane or APG. And they'll see this video and they'll be like, oh, that's what Auctane does. Let me learn more about it. Or that's what APG does. Let me learn more about them. So it gives you an opportunity to, meet people that you didn't get a chance to meet.
Right.
And hopefully you're getting to interview most of the people that are here.
And what message would you like to say to those people that maybe you didn't have the chance to meet? What do you want to tell all the attendees here?
Well, I'd like to start by saying hopefully we're the friendliest people at the event. But my biggest takeaway is that Auctane is there as a platform that helps merchants of any size. We're ready to partner with most people in the industry. We have a very wide partner network. And then we could serve the needs of small, medium, enterprise-type customers. Come out, reach out to us. We're friendly. We'd love to talk to you. And we'd love to explore opportunities for partnerships.
Well, happy Valentine's Day to you.
Same to you.
So I want to talk about love. What do you love most about your job?
Oh, the people I work with. I have been blessed in my career to work with people that I would want to be friends with them outside the office as well. So that's been wonderful. And then I've also been blessed to have a job that allows me to travel and meet wonderful people that are not working for Auctane today.
Yeah.
I've met some really wonderful people, and a lot of them are here, that I would consider friends beyond my working days in this industry.
Awesome. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, I appreciate the offer to present our company, talk about our company. I'm obviously passionate about what Auctane does, and I want to tell the story to everyone. It's a great place to work. It's a great place to partner with, and it's a great place for you to be a merchant on our platform.
Well, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure meeting you and talking to you.
Well, thank you. Likewise.
Thank you.